Hello there, my Aquarius collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Aquarius. What the fuck? Wanted to mix the Rider-Waite deck in with this. So there's like a duality with you. You've been showing up in this energy though. So definitely be mindful of who's in your vibe. So, damn Aquarius. I guess we're going to pull from 2 decks with you. What's the general energy Aquarius needs to know? This shouldn't be overwhelming either, Aquarius. So some of you this shouldn't be overwhelming at all. This is just something you should be paying attention to. Who's in your energy? And what's that energy about? So definitely make sure you're being street smart and wise, and you're being mindful of who's in your vibe. So what's over this 10 of Pentacles when it comes to Aquarius? So there's the 10 of Swords. And there's the Page of Wands. Yeah. Damn Aquarius. The vibe with you. Once you change things up, once you sort of get everything comfortable with you, you'd be amazed at those. It's like the access to you. So some of you with whatever the fuck you got going on, make sure you're the one that's making the decisions. I feel like there's some area that someone don't want you to pay attention to, so definitely be mindful if you're complacent. There's probably like a better opportunity, but someone don't want you to see it. There's the 4 of Pentacles, there's the 5 of Pentacles, there's the 2 of Cups, and there's the Gemini energy. Those of you Aquarius, if you went through some sort of a breakup or you find yourself making like your own decisions, things that you haven't had to focus on before, you might be changing things up. There could be like agreements or things like that that you're not aware of, and someone don't want you aware of that. I feel like you're a magnet for opportunists. So now's the time for you to sort of reel it in. Definitely pay attention to where your money's going. So check all that out. Some of y'all could have like multiple sort of subscriptions to something, or you should question something. Especially if it's something that you don't pay attention to, Aquarius. This is something that you've probably never had to think about or concern yourself with. And once you do, you're like, really? What's this all about? Knight of Pentacles there with the 8 of Cups. Yeah, some of y'all need to fuck the sentimentality when it comes to something. You know those that are closest to you are the first to fuck you over, right? So do be mindful of that energy. No drama on this. I feel like you prevent the drama by just starting to pay attention where you need to. Your astrology could have factored in on this for you. Maybe your moon node switching up. Those of you that's been through a separation, those of you that are doing things on your own, so you could have got out of a relationship or partnership. The Pentacle energy with you, some of y'all, if you're dealing with a business partner or there's some sort of business vibe with this, be mindful. Be mindful. It's not so much your energy you need to be concerned about, but more those around you. So I love this for you, Aquarius, but this should be kind of a common sense thing. So maybe you need to brush up on like scams. You need to, what you don't normally pay attention to, pay attention to. Some of y'all fuck the sentimentality when it comes to something. So if it's like important shit with you, maybe you need to pay attention to the sort of energy that someone's in. For some of you, it's other people's relationships or partnerships. If they date like sort of shady people or they get with like the wrong type of crowd. Gemini's in the Temperance Angel with you. This is like those that are connected to you. Some of y'all, that sentimentality, right? Don't get to the point that you trust someone so much that you don't sort of question what the hell they're initiatives are, what the hell they are interested in, and would they take advantage of you if they had the opportunity to. I feel like someone is like guiding you or watching over, or this is like something that's kind of been drawn to your attention. Especially those of you that's doing something that you've never done before. You've never had to do it before. So now you're learning. And there's something that someone didn't want you to see or didn't want you to notice. Church house energy with you too. So I don't know if you guys tithe and it's just like automatically deducted. Maybe check that energy out. Or be mindful of like scam energies. There's a lot of CULT energy coming up in readings. So some of y'all be mindful of that vibe too. Friends group, any sort of new group that you're joining or someone wants you to join. The Nine of Swords there with the Nine of Cups. Yeah, someone's wanting to use you for an opportunity, but it's their opportunity. But this sort of switch up with you. Some of you, this could have been astrological. So you might have probably months ago started looking at things or realizing things weren't quite. Or you had to look at something and you're questioning it. There's the 9. Look, you got 999 energy here. So damn, there's the 6 of Swords. There's the Hermit energy. And there's the King of Wands. I feel like there's a loophole that you changed. So definitely watch your favorite astrologer. You've had a Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo energy here. This isn't drama with you, though. That's the whole point. I feel like you avoid this drama by paying attention to where you used to be complacent. I like this vibe with you, Aquarius, because some people do get that complacency and they stop sort of questioning, or they just automatically assume that who they're dealing with is going to be a good person. Some of y'all, when it comes to salespeople, King of Wands, there's the Queen of Wands, there's the Nine of Pentacles, there's the Hangman energy, and there's the Queen of Swords. Some of you, your children and your grandchildren, those of you that, you know, you've got that grandchild or that child that'll attract the shadiest of people. Someone is definitely far more interested in what you got going on. Your 9 of Pentacles. Some of you, business partner. Who, if your business partner has very shady taste in partners. I don't feel like this is your energy. This is like those external to you. Those people that bring sort of people into your energy. Those that want to be introduced to you. There's the Magician. There's the Judgment. There's the 2 of Wands. And there's the Knight of Swords. So you've had this intuition for a while. Or you paid attention to something. Damn. There's no drama on this because you pay attention to it. Some of you just simply paying attention who has access to what the hell you got going on. Those of you being mindful of who's in your energy. So some of y'all could definitely be switching it up. Fuck the sentimentality on something, because that sentimentality could be what is your weak point. The 4 of Cups there to the Queen of Cups. Over top of the Queen of Cups is the King of Cups. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's like this group dynamic, but it's not like your group dynamic. Friends group, church groups with you. But it's the person that dates like the shady people. It's the person that, you know, you probably shouldn't be dealing with anyway. Or it's who they're dealing with now. So this is like a reality check. Things might be good, but if something changes in someone's life, should you really trust them now? Page of Cups, the Hierophant, the Fool energy, the 2 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, with the 5 of Wands. Why does it feel like there's like a disruption in the church house vibes with you? Church house could be when it comes to romantic relationships or partnerships, like marriages. This could also be like funeral vibes. Something definitely works out on your behalf here, but there's a switch up in vibes here. Two of Pentacles, the Libra energy, and there's the Empress energy. So you got someone around that's wanting to sort of take advantage of your opportunity. So this is someone that sees you. This is someone that has access to you. This is someone that is very envious of you. They're very envious of you. But they're connected to someone around you. Children, grandchildren. Some of y'all business partners. Fuck the sentimentality on something. I don't know that this is someone you would trust. I feel like this is someone that you're like unaware of. But they come in like through someone around you. So if someone around you is dating somebody that you really don't know much about, be mindful if they try to bring them into your vibe. This is like someone trying to get into like your group. So this is someone who has access to those around you that want to come in. No drama on this. Somehow this should be just straight ass common sense, right? So, and y'all know that one person who has very shitty taste in partners. So a lot of breakups, a lot of divorces, questionable taste in friends and family. Definitely the people that they hang around with. Yeah. This doesn't really affect you. As soon as you start setting some healthy boundaries. There's a loophole you need to close. So some of you, there's something that you need to just be mindful of. I think I told you this before. Now's not the time for that party. Now's not the time for bringing in like a bunch of new people or allowing a bunch of new people sort of around you. If someone's wanting you to meet their new person, some of y'all, it's like partner energy. So those of you with a work dynamic, now's not the time to be complacent about shit. I feel like you had a loss. I feel like there's like a relationship or partnership that ended, so you're having to do things on your own. So now you're looking at things from a different perspective, so you're questioning things. And then you have all these people wanting to be in your energy. So who wants to be your friend? Who wants to sort of introduce you to new people? Especially if this is people that they're not all that familiar with. This is like scam energy big time. This is like salesperson energy as well. Someone wanting the opportunity to come in and sell you on an offer. Do be mindful if there's some sort of religious vibe to this. Because I do pick up church energy with you. So if you join a church and they're like trying to set you up with the single people in the I don't even want to say church. This feels more like a CULT, to be quite honest with you. And so I don't feel like it's the negative with the church so much, but someone that's kind of coming in that sort of vibe. It's more of a CULT. Damn Aquarius. Close up the loopholes. Fuck the sentimentality. People, things that are important to you, just be mindful. Definitely be mindful of who wants to sort of introduce you to someone new, or someone wants to bring in like a new opportunity. Some of you, if you deal with somebody who has a new partner every time you meet them, be mindful of those vibes. Some of you are dealing with people that have very shitty taste in relationships, partnerships, work, love, life. There's like a vagabond vibe on this too. So some of y'all be mindful of like the new energies around. There's the Ace of Pentacles. What's your favorite astrologer? Aquarius, you guys, when it comes to your jewelry too. Some of you could have an in-law or a soon-to-be future in-law that's just very envious of what the fuck you got. Yeah, there's the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. So, you know you. Damn, Aquarius. This keeps showing up for you, but I like it because there's like there's no drama for you, but there's something you need to be mindful of. Not overly dramatic here. Some of y'all, this is just straight common sense. So, Aquarius, if you're not aware of like the scams that's out there, maybe watch some news reports and see what you need to be mindful of. Those of you when it comes to if you're on dating apps or different things like that you just need to pay attention to. Some of y'all changing your passcodes. Who has access to what? If you own a business and you have a business partner and your business partner is continually bringing in new partners or if they got like other things going on the side, be mindful of that energy so that way you don't sort of attract that. There is that vibe of something new or someone new. It's kind of like a vagabond energy, kind of like a traveling salesperson type vibe too. I feel like you're the one that sets this opportunity out. So if someone comes in with a plan or an idea or wants to sort of bring an opportunity to you, yeah, I feel like you're the one that's like, nah. You're in good vibes, but you have to make some smart choices. What's this Five of Wands when it comes to you? So I feel like this is the energy. You're like wrapping things up, got everything nice, neat, and organized, and some of y'all are dealing with somebody who's just chaotic as fuck. So they sort of carry this vibe with them. But it's an opportunistic energy. No drama with you, though. I feel like you avoid that drama. Being very mindful who's in your energy and allowing like space. I feel like you gain this by sort of keeping your distance when it comes to certain opportunities. I don't feel romance on this. I feel like it's you're dealing with someone else. If there's like a wedding or a funeral or something dealing with like the church vibes, someone could be getting messed up into a CULT. Because I do feel like there's trouble in the church house, but I don't feel like it's like a traditional type church. You know what I mean? Damn. It's good. Keep your distance. This is just, this is like healthy boundaries. The lover's vibe there. Who you're dealing with, do you like their energy? Do you like who they deal with? Those of you newly single or those of you having to look at things, if you got out of a relationship or partnership with somebody, you're realizing that relationship or partnership ended just in time. So whatever this sort of vibe is with you, you like lucked out. You got out of that just in time. So some of you could have been dealing with a business partner who was into some shady shit. Some of y'all could have been dating somebody and didn't realize they were into some shady shit. Some of you could have got rid of somebody that you work with, someone in your energy that they were into some shady shit. Or they were just associated with some shady shit. So, you know the people that have questionable taste in relationships or partnerships. Take what's yours, Aquarius, leave what's not. This shouldn't overwhelm you. Some of you, this should just be a brush up of what you need to pay attention to. Why you need to pay attention to this. It's not so much who you're dealing with, but the energy that they're kind of surrounded by. Some of y'all definitely could have someone wanting to come into the family or someone that's in the family that's very envious of what you got. So, just be mindful of that. Good luck. God bless, Aquarius. Peace, love, and light. What's your favorite astrologer?